What is up, YouTube? This is the John Shaw, Crumpetita Extraordinaire. And today, we have a deck profile for you. It's called
I Want to
Steve.
Be Free.
Alright, what's up, guys? So, I did say 15 likes on the previous video.
14, because I liked it.
13 because I liked it.
Whatever. I said a like goal, and I promised the deck profile. I honestly should have said 25. Thanks, guys.
I make 20 accounts.
But I promise I do have deck profile. So this is the exact build that I took to Autumn Fest in Canada, and made 17 Autumn Fest in Canada. Autumn Circuit.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I took 17th place with it. So we're gonna start out with the starter, and we'll work with there. So starter is first.
Baldwin, I'm proud of you. Keep going. Keep going.
Alright, starter is First Thunder Draco Kid. Effect is if you have an Eradicator Vanguard, when a rearguard is retired, you can put it into Soul, check top 10, search for a Sweep Command Dragon, and Superior Ride it. Very good because it can go off with the G Guardian, and it can also go off of Voltage Horn. So you can do cheeky stuff like you can Superior Ride on your opponent's turn and basically nullify their attack. Yes, that does work, guys. If you Superior Ride into a Sweep Command on your opponent's turn, when they're attacking, the attack is nullified because they were attacking a Vanguard, and you reroad your Vanguard, so it's a different Vanguard target. And that is how that works.
Very fascinating, John of the Shaw. Please continue.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go grade 1s, then grade 2s, grade 3s, and then I guess I'll do triggers last. Grade 1s, I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 8K vanillas. Specifically because we want to ride into this as our first turn ride, because if you go against stuff like Vanguard, if you go against stuff like grade 1 Rush, you set on an 8K. If they go 7 to Vanguard, it's a no hit, or if they go 12 to Vanguard, it's a 5K drop. So super easy on your defensive plays, and this plus Chatura makes for a 19 column, and this plus another grade 2 makes for a 16K column, so it just helps make numbers. What's up?
John, I need to know, what is the tactical advantage of splitting it 3 and 3? Why not run 4 of this sexy mofo?
Because I don't know, just 3 and 3.
So the tactical advantage is 3 and 3?
Yeah.
Very interesting. Please continue.
I'm getting a little freaked out, in all honesty.
He's gonna rape you tonight.
He might. We played.
John, you're not sleeping with him, so I want
played four Mighty Bolt. I don't want to hear it. You got a speeding ticket. We played 4 Mighty Bolt. You're a stride-based deck. You just stride. You need it.
We have video proof. Loser. Oh yeah.
For Anastasia, because the deck surprisingly counterblasts a lot, and you want to countercharge fast. Guys, we're in our hotel room right now for the ARG for the Autumn Circuit, so I do apologize for the noise.
And I am commentating.
What a con.
I feel like he's gonna violate me. We're playing 4 10K vanillas, specifically Thunderboom Dragon. You want Eradicators only because there are certain times where you're gonna need to Eradicator specific Vanguards, or you're gonna need Eradicator specific Rearguards to go into Soul to activate effects, or you need Eradicator specific counterblast. A lot of stuff in this deck. If you have the option to if you have the option to play another type of card, I highly recommend it being of the Eradicator archetype, because it just helps make the deck more consistent. Yep. For Voltage Horn, because it's one of the key cards in the deck, you want to be able to go off with First Thunder as fast as you can. And surprisingly, if you need to get up to Thunderstrike, it helps you get to Thunderstrike. Barely happens, but it's funny when it does. 2 Chatura, only 2 because you're doing it for the. It's good as a rush card, but you have another card that you run that I personally feel like helps with the deck a little better. You can run 4 of it if you want. You can run 2 of it if you want. You can be super flexible with this deck. I only run 2 because I don't want to waste as many counterblasts as you think to draw off of this. I just like it for the fact that it's a 19 column with the AK behind it. My grade 2 of choice People can disagree with me. It's okay. Unruly Dragon's effect is if you have an Eradicator Vanguard and you intercept with this, you can counterblast a card with Eradicator. Again, if you can use something else, I would recommend something using the Eradicator archetype because you can work off of this counterblast. You choose one of your opponent's rear guards that's not attacking or not boosting and you retire it. So it's like a pseudo denial griffin in a sense. Not only that, but if you have this on the board, this becomes a target and your opponents are always going to attack this, basically making it a magnet.
Get your ass back here!
This is it. John,
No!
would you say this is one of your secret tags?
It's like a weird tech, and I really like it. It went off in Canada actually quite a few times. Funny enough, I went against a Timely player. He was about to do the TikTok combo. He didn't boost with his TikTok. I intercepted with this off the Melum, and I killed the TikTok. And he's like, "That's how that works." And I'm like, "Yes, you cannot TikTok." So, yeah, main grade 3 first. For Steve, Sweep Command Dragon. The linchpin of the deck. I Meme Command. I really like this card for some odd reason. Effect is Counterblast 2, Soul Blast 2. When a rearguard is retired, it doesn't matter during your opponent's turn. It doesn't matter during your turn. You can activate as a effect, Counterblast 2, Soul Blast 2. Choose one of your opponent's rearguards in the front row, retire it, and you get to draw a card. Really good because off of Weenie Rushes, if you're getting Weenie Hut Jr., if you're at 4 damage, you can go in P-Dragon, Impede Dragon into him, activate his Limit Break effect, Counterblast 2, Soul Blast 2, retire their front row. And because this card does not say once per turn, guys, I really want people to know this, that this card does not say once per turn. You can do the skill again. You can go Counterblast 2, Soul Blast 2 again if you have the resources to do it, and you can make yourself a 21k on their turn.
They didn't introduce once per turn until later in the game.
They did, but like with weird wordings.
What
Yeah.
set is Sweep Command from?
BT 11.
Hey, what you got?
No.
We play a weird card, Eradicator Sparkhorn. Sparkhorn's effect is yes. It's a promo. It's a promo from way back in the day. Its effect is Limit Break 4. When it attacks, it gets +5. And its other effect is Counterblast 1 card with Eradicator in the name. Again, if you have the option to do so, play Eradicator specific cards. Counterblast 1 card with Eradicator in its name. When this unit attack hits, your opponent chooses one of their rear guards and retires it. Why is this good? Because it can go off with First Thunder. If your opponent is really dumb and they let this hit and you have a counterblast, you can put this into Soul and Superior Ride and swing again. For
Wait,
free.
is that 2 twin drives?
That is
Is that what
2.
you're telling me right
I'm saying Quad Drive before Quad Drive was a thing. Alright, so that was the main deck. Oh no, wait, hold up. Triggers, right? Triggers. Okay, triggers. Very simple.
I'm triggered.
4 Eradicator crits, right? Crits are nice. 4 Eradicator draws. Draws are nice. 4 of the Meditate Draco Kid. I ran these during the tournament. If I could make changes, I honestly would change this to the Eradicator heal trigger. The counter charge is nice, but you need Soul for Sweep Command's effect. And you barely get the counter charge off as it is. You'd rather want it to have more Eradicator specific costs. And then my one of my favorite cards, I honestly like, I don't know why people aren't running this card. Haoka Brawler Stand Trigger. This thing is amazing. Its effect is when you retire this unit during your turn, and only during your turn, when your opponent's rearguard in the front row is put to drop zone. Not from effect, just put into drop zone. You get to retire this, and then choose a card on the same column as it, and retire it. So it's a mini Neoflame. So this in the early game, if they're rushing you, you can retaliate with this, and you can just retire their column.
Hey
So
John, what set did that stand come in?
BT 16.
Isn't that the same set that Catch Call Liberator came in?
Speeding ticket.
Damn, I wish people paid more attention.
I would like to say that is the set that Stand Trigger started to become very limited.
Yeah.
Foul, right?
We're gonna go right to Stride Zones. We are playing 4 Conquest Dragon. Conquest is just a good stride. You play 4 because honestly, you just need a good stride, and you want to get the you want to get the GB8 as fast as you can.
Like Alphonsus' waifu. Remember, guys, Alphonsus' waifu is shit.
4 Voltage. I say this to a lot of people. In this deck, Voltage is normally your first stride and your last stride. hopefully you guys know what it does. So I really don't. I shouldn't be explaining it. But very good early game card because if it hits, you can again go off with First Thunder, retire some stuff, and Superior Red again. So it's more odd down pressure. And then if you off the GB8, if you go on this, your rear guards just become ridiculously large. 2 VMAX. Reason why I play 2 VMAX is you go into this one pre-GB8, then you go into this one after GB8. So by this you're at Thunderstrike 5, and if your opponent for some reason did not die, this will kill him.
Facts.
1 GB8, I love this card so much. You just nuke everything, and just everything becomes ridiculously large. Too good.
Netflix on here.
And then my last, and then for the G Guardians, I played 1 Bulwark Dragon. Surprisingly, it went off like 1 time, the retiring effect. Otherwise, it's just a free plus 10k shield if you're doing your Thunderstrike shenanigans properly. You play 1 of the Fighters Collection, plus 5 Thunderstrike 1. If you're playing Voltage Run, you'll get it off. And then my mistake is I was playing 3 Impede Dragon. Personally, I would take out the 1 Impede Dragon. You'd only need to run 2 and possibly another Bulwark. That's fine. This card is super, super clutch. Again, interactions with First Thunder, interactions with Sweep Command. Yeah. Just those 2 cards specifically, but the fact that you can just disrupt your opponent's board on their turn is super good. And they go into bind zones. So against stuff like Night Rose, like it just goes to drop zone instead. Anywho, that is the promise. What's up?
Alright, so in what instance do you go into with your retiring as retire heavy as this deck seems to be?
Right.
In what instance do you go and what instance do you go into VMAX? Before you go into closer?
Before I go into closer?
Right.
I do okay.
Usually you go into I understand going into
Voltage first turn. Then if they have 2 problematic rear guards that I absolutely need to kill, and I don't have any way of killing them besides the Conquest, I go into VMAX, and I just attack everything.
Fair. In my deck, I do the same thing. So that's why I was asking.
Yeah. Vanquisher can do the same thing, but Sweep Command can't unless you have a Voltage Run on hand. It's really like just playing with your resources. I will be honest with you guys, this deck, a lot of things need to go well for you. You need to draw into all your resources, draw into your heal triggers, and do shenanigans. And when you do, it works very well. Okay, alright, people are coming in, and I'm gonna end the deck profile here, guys. So remember, if you like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!
Good night.